Bonjour Gemini and welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your mid-month tarot reading for October, so I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far. I'm going to be using the Guardians of the Night tarot deck by MJ Cullinane. I've reviewed this gorgeous deck on my channel and I will drop you a link in the description box below if you want to check out the artwork with me or even purchase it. So, as always, please remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what applies and just drop the rest. And if the message really doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check your moon, Venus, or rising signs. So what do we have for my Gemini Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear for the middle of the month, till the end of the month, for their highest good? I'm going to use a 9-card spread for your mid-month reading. This position represents the near past. This represents the present. This card here represents the near future. Over here we have the air position, earth, fire, water. What's hindering you and what's helping you. So let me put my deck on the side and grab the first card. So in the near past you have the Five of Pentacles. So this card is telling me that you have experienced a significant change in your physical life, in the 3D world, because the 5 represents changes or a challenge if if you found it difficult to go with the flow, if you kind of resisted it for whatever reason, because you're protecting yourself, because, you were comfortable where you were, whatever the case may be, or maybe because it took you by surprise. And Pentacles represents the physical realm, so it's to do with your financial assets, your business, your career, your job, but could also be to do with your home, anything that's important to you in the 3D realm. So there's a significant change, basically, that occurred in the near past. Which is having ripples in the present situation. And in the present situation we have the Three of Cups. Now the 3 represents growth and expansion, and I love the energy of the 3s because it's something that makes you grow. And Cups is your emotions, your feelings, your intuition. The Three of Cups is a beautiful card to have in the center of your spread because it talks about emotional growth, as in a surge of happiness, having something to celebrate. So this change in your physical world has brought you joy, whether it's brought you closer to friends and family, whether you have been successfully networking with people. This is just something really pleasant to celebrate, which is lovely to see. The air position is to do with your thoughts, your views, what's on your mind, basically. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is a big energy because it's a major arcana, so these are cards that have longer term effect on our life path. And to me, as a tarot reader, they represent your spirit team, so whether it's God, your angels, your ancestors, spirit, the universe, whoever you work with. It's a message from them. It's them nudging you in the right direction, lighting the way, providing you with experiences that are going to make you grow. And the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of change, it's forever turning. It's neither negative nor positive, it's just saying that, end of a cycle, beginning of another. Things are moving, and they are moving because they are fated. This is divine timing, and you are feeling it or wishing it. You want something to change, or you're feeling that this is happening. Probably, if that's the latter, it's a continuation of this Five of Pentacles. Down here is the material realm, it's Earth, and you have the Moon, another big energy card, because this is a card, again, which is a major. So the Moon represents many things. There are layers to the cards. It could be, to do with trust your intuition, really dig deep there. We could also be dealing with repressed feelings, feelings that we have buried, and because it's in your physical realm sector of the spread, it's making me wonder if you are having some maybe you've locked away some lack mentality. You know, we can get that from our parents, from how we were raised, and sometimes we don't realize that we have a lack mentality, and because it's buried deep. And so in this position, this would be your spirit team telling you, hey, you need to look at this, because in order to grab the wheel when it turns, you know, to maximize the opportunities, you can't have lack mentality, because you are going to manifest negative things in your life, which obviously you don't want. You know, and the moon also talks about things that are not as they seem. And you may be sensing this, which is why, you know, you're not moving. Yeah, anyway, you very much want something to change. So as I said, take what resonates, because, you know, the cards have different meanings, so it depends on your own circumstances. Here is your passion and your desires and your spirit, and you've got the Five of Wands. So you see, you've got two fives energies, so change is challenging. And Wands is a fire, which obviously is really well placed in this position. So your passion, your desires, your spirit. The Five of Wands talks about competition, if we're talking business, talks about tensions, you know, arguments, because when you get fiery people together, or people who want something, well, you know, they may compete. There may be disagreements as well, you know, difference of points of views. It could also represent an internal struggle, you know, with yourself, not being sure what you want, if things have changed, and, you know, desperately wanting change. But if you have some feelings or thoughts that are deeply buried, that have not been dealt with, this may lead to internal conflicts in your manifestation. We then move on to the emotions, the water sign, and you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queens in the Tower represents patience and understanding. Swords being your energy, air energy, this is the mental realm. So this is to do with the knowledge you acquire, the truth, the communications, your views on the world, your thoughts, any ideas that you may have. Now we're talking about the energy of the card. Obviously, you know, there's no genders here. This is a general reading. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who is gonna assess a situation on the facts, okay? They're not gonna get overwhelmed by their feelings. They are gonna look at things in a cold, harsh day of light, basically. That didn't make any sense. Cold, harsh, light of day. I think that's the English term. I apologize for my terrible English. But you understand, you know, they're gonna look at it and just see things for what they are. That's a better way of putting it. And ultimately, they will cut what no longer serves them, because they have clarity. They're nearly at the end of the suit. You know, the king is the master of the suit, but they're nearly there. They have that patience, that understanding of looking at things and thinking, okay, I can see now what this is, and I need to cut what no longer serves me. And so this is in your heart, in your feelings, so, and in your intuition sector. So I believe that, you know that there's something that needs to go. Now, this could be a change of job, a change of career. This could be starting a new business, you know, like a change of direction. This could be breaking a relationship. Whatever it is, you know why you're here. But when the Queen of Swords appears, there is that clarity and that decision of, okay, in order to move forward, I'm going to have to do something like that. If you can hear my dogs, I apologize. They just bark at nothing. So, you know, bearing in mind that this is in your intuition, I personally think that you know that there's something that you need to look at and deal with, is what I'm seeing. You know, there's a lot of intuitive energy going on here with the moon and the Queen of Swords. So then what's hindering you is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knights represents action taking, things moving forwards, same suit as the Queen of Swords. So this may well be somebody who is holding you back. If you are in a relationship that no longer fulfills you. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could well be, obviously, but it could be a friendship. And, you know, someone who's holding you back for whatever reasons, because they don't want you to grow and move away from them, or because they're jealous, they don't have your best interest at heart. I mean, you know, it's obviously it depends on why you're here. And this is the message I'm really getting here, that there's somebody there that's... The other message I'm getting is that it could be you wanting things to move fast, and therefore kind of rushing, because the Knight of Swords is the swiftest energy of all of the knights, and in the shadow side of it, this is somebody who just goes for it, you know, all guns blazing, and you know, it may well be that this is not the right way of dealing with this situation. Again, take what resonates. It'll be different for all of you. What's helping you is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so that's a lovely card to have here, because sixes represent harmony. You know, after having overcome a change or challenge, and you move from the Five of Pentacles right here in the near past to the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is the perfect balance between movement and stagnation, and between giving and receiving. So there is that energy around you of, you know, equal give and take, whether, as I said, we are looking at work, you know, you work hard and you get equal rewards, or, you know, satisfaction out of your job, or if you're in a relationship, you could, you know, be getting that same exchange, which obviously would make it more difficult to cut something, but it's helping you, so it's in a good position. And in the near future, we have the Eight of Pentacles, a beautiful card of advancement. Eights in the Tower represent advancement. Now, although the Pentacles energy is the slowest of them all, it is also the most reliable one. It's stable, it's grounded. This is earth energy. So the Eight of Pentacles is seeing achievement coming, as you can see here, the coins are on display, seeing progress. It's a card of skills. It's a card of working diligently and patiently, you know, putting the time, sweat, energy into something and starting to see the rewards. Even though it takes longer time, it's well worth it. And there's also a certain element of recognition here. Because, as I said, it's a card of skilled, so there might be some recognition coming your way if you're here for work, or business. This will come because you're working hard and things are moving forward. You just need to be aware that it's not moving very fast, but what doesn't move fast is something that has been established in a very grounded way, which obviously is better for the future. So I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck to close out your reading. And we have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. So aces represent the new beginnings, or the origin of the suit, and they hold the potential of it. And the potential of the sword suit is ultimate clarity, which, as I was seeing, you know, in your intuition side, you know, with the Queen of Swords, knowing what to cut, looking at things, having the clarity, the understanding, and knowing what you need to get rid of in your life. And this is ultimate clarity. To me, it's my epiphany card. This is that aha moment you get, you know, the light bulb above your head, when you just know what to do, and this brings a victory for you. So it could be because some truths are exposed, some knowledge you know comes to you, but it could just well be a download from your spirit team, and you just know, you know, the thought just comes, and you just know what to do. Which obviously is beautiful, because you end your reading on a victory. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Your time is your most precious commodity, and I am so grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.